Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Ultra.
Hey, good to be here again.
I'm Lily, and today we're talking about something that drives English learners absolutely crazy.
I'm David, and yeah, I already know what this is about.
Most English learners know these words look, see, watch, but still use the wrong one every day.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I say the wrong one all the time. Like I know all three words, but when I'm actually speaking, I just pick one and hope it's right.
Right? And people correct you, and you think, okay, I get it now. But then the next day,
Same mistake. Honestly, it's so frustrating. I've been learning English for years, and I still mix them up.
that's very common, like really common. I hear this from almost every learner I talk to.
Yeah? It's not just me being slow or something?
No, no, no. English does this a lot. We have words that seem similar, and then we use them in completely different situations.
Yeah. Teachers explain it, but I don't know, it never really sticks.
Because they usually just give definitions, right? Like, look means this, see means that, watch means this other thing. And you're sitting there like, okay, but when do I actually use them?
Exactly. That's the problem. I can't remember definitions when I'm trying to speak.
Right. So today we're not doing definitions. We're just going to talk about real situations. TV, phones, people on the street, everyday stuff.
That sounds way better.
And here's the thing. There's actually one simple idea that makes these three words very clear. Like once you understand this one thing, the rest just clicks.
Wait, really? One thing?
Mhm. But we're going to get there naturally, okay? I'm not just going to tell you right now.
Of course not. You're gonna make me wait.
Just a little bit, but I promise it'll make sense. And if you're listening right now and you like learning English this way, like just through conversations, no boring textbook stuff, subscribe if you haven't already. We do this every week.
Yeah, it really helps. I mean, I listen to these, and I actually remember things better than when I'm just reading.
Exactly, because it's real. You hear how people actually talk.
So, okay, where do we start?
Let's talk about why these three words are so confusing in the first place.
All right, yeah. Because honestly, I've had teachers explain this to me probably 5 times, and I still don't really get it.
What did they usually say?
Something like, look is when you use your eyes on purpose. See is when you just notice something. Watch is when something is moving. And I'm like, okay, sure, but then I go to use them and I freeze.
Right, because that explanation is technically correct, but it doesn't help you in the moment.
Yeah, like if I'm talking about TV, I just panic and say whatever comes out first.
And sometimes it sounds fine, and sometimes people are like, you mean watch?
Yes, that happens so much, and then I feel stupid.
You're not stupid. English is just weird about this. Like, think about it. All three of these words are about using your eyes, right?
Yeah,
So your brain is like, they're all kind of the same thing. Why are there three different words?
exactly. In my language, we just use one word for everything.
A lot of languages do that. So when you come to English and suddenly there are three options, your brain has to learn a completely new system.
And it's not just about memorizing. It's like I need to feel when to use each one.
Yes, that's exactly it. You need to develop a feeling for it, and that takes time and practice.
Okay, that actually makes me feel better, because I always thought I was just not studying hard enough.
No, you're fine. This is one of those things where you can study all day, but you really learn it by hearing it over and over in real situations.
Like watching TV shows?
Watching TV shows. Watching TV shows.
You see, I said it right that time.
You did, and you probably didn't even think about it.
No, I didn't. It just came out.
That's the goal. We want it to feel natural, not like you're doing a grammar test in your head every time you speak.
Yeah, because honestly, when I'm talking to someone, I don't have time to think about rules.
Exactly. You just need to know what sounds right, and the way to get there is through examples and repetition, not through definitions.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, so let's start with the most common situation. TV.
Okay.
What do you say when you're at home and you're, sitting on the couch with the TV on?
I'm watching TV?
Perfect. You got it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm watching TV. I'm watching TV.
Okay, but why? Like, why not I'm seeing TV or I'm looking at TV?
Good question. So think about what you're actually doing. You're sitting there, right? And the TV is on. Things are moving on the screen. You're paying attention for a while.
Yeah?
That's watch. When something is happening over time and you're giving it your attention, we say watch.
Over time. Okay.
Like a movie is 2 hours. You're watching it the whole time. Or a show is 30 minutes. You're watching it.
So anything with movement or time?
Pretty much. Yeah. Like, what about a soccer game?
Watching a soccer game?
Exactly.
Okay, I think I get this one.
Now, what if you're walking down the street and you just notice someone you know across the road? You didn't try to find them, you just noticed.
Pause. I saw them?
Yes, I saw them. I saw them.
Not I looked at them.
Well, you could say I looked at them if you're trying to get a better view, but if you just noticed them without trying, it's I saw them.
Okay, so see is like no effort.
Exactly. See is when your eyes just notice something. You're not trying, it just happens.
That makes sense. Like I saw a bird in the tree.
Perfect. You weren't looking for the bird, you just saw it. I just saw it.
But if I was trying to find the bird,
Then you'd say, I'm looking for the bird, or I'm looking at the bird.
okay, this is getting clearer.
Look is effort, like you're choosing to point your eyes somewhere.
So if someone shows me their phone, I say,
Let me look at it.
not let me see it?
Well, you could say, let me see it, and that's fine too, but look at it means you're actively focusing on it.
Okay, so both work?
Yeah, sometimes they overlap a little, but usually look is more active.
This is the part that confuses me, like when both could work.
I know, English does that. But honestly, if you mess it up, people will still understand you.
Really?
Yeah, like if you say, I'm seeing TV, people know you mean watching. It just sounds a little off.
A little off, got it.
All right, let's do more examples. You're in a classroom and the teacher writes something on the board. What do you do?
I look at the board
Yes, perfect.
because I'm choosing to focus on it.
Exactly. The teacher says, look at the board, and you turn your eyes to the board. Look at the board.
Okay, what if the teacher says, did you see what I wrote?
Good catch. Then you say, yes, I saw it.
Because I already noticed it.
Right. Or maybe you didn't notice it yet, so you say, no, I didn't see it.
Okay, so see is like after the fact.
Kind of. It's about noticing. Like, did you see the email I sent? You're asking if they noticed it, not if they stared at it.
Right, that makes sense.
Now, what if you're on your phone, scrolling through videos?
I'm watching videos?
Yes.
Even if they're short videos?
Yep, even short ones, because the video is moving and you're paying attention to it.
So, like TikTok or Instagram?
Yeah, I'm watching TikToks. I'm watching Instagram stories. I'm watching Instagram stories.
What about if I'm just looking at photos?
Then you'd say, I'm looking at photos.
Not watching?
No, because photos don't move, they're still.
Oh, so watch is only for things that move.
Pretty much. Or things that happen over time.
Pause. Okay, this is actually starting to make sense now.
See, I told you. Once you connect it to real situations, it's way easier.
Yeah, way easier than trying to memorize definitions.
Exactly. And remember that one simple idea I mentioned earlier?
Yeah, you still haven't told me.
Soon. Let's do a few more examples first.
All right, fine.
So, you're walking on the street and there's a big sign. You want to read it. What do you say?
I'm looking at the sign?
Perfect. You're choosing to focus on it.
But if I just noticed the sign without trying?
I saw the sign.
Okay, and I can't say I'm watching the sign.
No, because the sign isn't moving, unless it's like a digital sign with animations or something.
Oh, then I could say watch.
Yeah, if it's moving or changing. Like, I'm watching the ads on the digital billboard.
Interesting.
What about this? You're at the park and you see kids playing soccer. What do you say?
I'm watching the kids play?
Yes, because they're moving and you're paying attention to them over time.
Not, I'm looking at the kids?
You could say that, but it sounds a little different. I'm looking at the kids. It sounds like you're just glancing at them. I'm watching the kids play means you're actually paying attention to what they're doing.
Okay, so watch is more involved.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're following the action.
Got it. What about if I just notice them when I walk by?
I saw some kids playing soccer. I saw some kids playing soccer.
See, because I didn't try, I just noticed.
Exactly.
Okay, I think I'm getting this.
All right, so now let's talk about some mistakes that learners make all the time.
Yeah, I've definitely made these.
It's okay. Everyone does. So, one really common mistake is saying, I'm seeing TV.
Yeah, I've said that before.
And people will understand you, but it sounds strange to native speakers.
Why?
Because see is for noticing, not for an activity you're doing over time. TV is something you do for a while, right? So we say watch.
I'm watching TV.
Exactly. Another mistake is, I watched a bird.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
Well, it depends. If you were standing there for 5 minutes following the bird with your eyes as it flew around, then yeah, I watched a bird is fine.
But if I just noticed it?
Then you'd say, I saw a bird.
Okay, so it's about how long you paid attention?
Kinda, yeah. Like if you're a bird watcher, you might say, I was watching the birds in the park all afternoon.
That makes sense.
But if you're just walking and you see a bird fly by, you'd say, I saw a bird.
Got it. What about look the movie?
Yeah, that's a big one. You can't say, look the movie. You need at.
Look at the movie?
Well, that's grammatically correct, but we don't usually say it. We say, watch the movie.
Because movies move and take time?
Exactly. You watch movies, shows, videos, anything like that.
Okay, so I can't say look for movies.
You could say look at the screen, like if someone's trying to get your attention. Hey, look at the screen. But for the movie itself, we say watch.
What if I'm just glancing at the TV while walking by?
Then you might say I looked at the TV or I saw what was on TV.
But not I watched TV?
Not if you were just glancing. Watch means you're actually paying attention for a bit.
Okay, this is where it gets tricky.
Yeah, but that's normal. A lot of learners say things like, I'm going to see a movie, and native speakers say, I'm going to watch a movie.
Wait, really? I always say see a movie.
Actually, see a movie is fine. We do say that.
What? I thought you just said...
I know. English is weird. We say see a movie when we're talking about going to the cinema, like, do you want to see a movie tonight?
But earlier you said watch.
Yeah, because when you're at home watching it on TV, you say watch a movie. But when you're going out to the cinema, we often say see a movie.
That's so confusing.
I know, but both are correct. It just depends on the situation.
So see a movie is fine, but see TV is wrong?
Yeah, pretty much.
Why?
English doesn't always make sense. That's just how we say it.
All right, I'll just have to remember that one.
You will. The more you hear it, the more natural it'll feel. Okay, let's do some quick practice. I'll give you a situation, and you tell me which word to use.
All right, I'm ready.
You're at home. Your friend calls and asks what you're doing. The TV is on.
I'm watching TV.
Perfect. Next one. You're walking to work. You notice your neighbor across the street.
I saw my neighbor.
Great. Okay, you're in a meeting. Your boss points to a chart on the wall and says, "Everyone, focus on this chart."
Look at the chart.
Yes, look at the chart. Look at the chart.
Nice. What's next?
You're on the bus. Out the window, you see a car accident happen.
I saw a car accident.
Perfect. Now you're at a sports bar. There's a game on all the screens. You're staying to see the whole game.
I'm watching the game.
Yes, good job.
I'm getting better at this.
You are. Okay, one more. You're showing your friend photos on your phone.
Look at these photos.
Yes, or you could say, check out these photos.
Right. So look is good for photos.
Yeah, because photos are still. They don't move.
Makes sense.
All right, what if something surprises you? Like you're walking and you suddenly see something strange?
I saw something strange.
Exactly. You didn't plan to see it. It just happened.
And if I want to show my friend?
Look at this.
Look at this. Got it.
Now, remember that simple idea I mentioned?
You're still not telling me.
Almost. One more round of examples and then I'll explain it.
Fine. You know, I actually have a story about this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so, a few months ago, I was talking to my coworker. We were talking about a show, and I said, "I'm seeing this new show on Netflix."
Okay.
And she looked at me weird and said, "You mean watching?"
Classic.
Yeah, and I was so embarrassed because I knew the word watch, like I use it all the time, but in that moment, my brain just picked the wrong one.
That happens to everyone. Even native speakers mix up words sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, language is messy. But the good news is, the more you practice, the less often it happens.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Like now, I almost always say watch TV without thinking.
See? You're improving more than you think.
So, are you going to tell me this simple idea now?
All right. Here it is.
Finally.
The simple idea is this. Think about effort and time.
Effort and time.
Yeah, look requires effort. You're choosing to focus your eyes. See requires no effort. You just notice. Watch requires time. You're following something over time.
Oh, wow.
That's it. Effort and time. Effort and time.
So look is active, see is passive, watch is ongoing.
Exactly.
That's actually really simple.
Right? Once you have that framework, everything else makes sense.
So like, I'm looking at my phone, effort. I saw a bird, no effort. I'm watching a movie, time.
Perfect. You got it.
And that's why I'm seeing TV sounds wrong, because see doesn't involve time. It's just noticing.
Exactly. TV is an activity over time, so you need watch.
Man, I wish someone had told me this years ago.
Well, now you know, and you can use it every day.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to try this.
You should be. This is one of those things that makes you sound way more natural in English.
For sure.
All right, so we have a question for everyone listening.
Oh, I like these.
Which one confuses you most? Look, see, or watch?
For me, it's probably see and watch, like knowing when something is just noticing versus when it's an activity.
Yeah, that's a common one, because sometimes they overlap a little.
Right, like I saw the game versus I watched the game.
Exactly. And both can be correct depending on what you mean.
So, like, if I just caught a few seconds of the game, I'd say I saw it. But if I sat down and watched the whole thing, I'd say I watched it.
Perfect. That's exactly right.
See? I'm learning.
You are. And honestly, if you're listening right now and you're confused about this stuff too, that's completely normal. Just keep paying attention to how native speakers use these words. You'll start to feel the difference.
Yeah, it's all about repetition.
Exactly. The more you hear it, the more natural it becomes.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Yes, that's so important. Mistakes are how you learn.
I mean, I've made so many mistakes with these words, and I'm still here, still learning.
Exactly. You're doing great.
Thanks.
All right, so we covered a lot today.
Yeah, we did. Look, see, watch. I think I finally get it.
You do. And if you're listening and you want more episodes like this, subscribe to the channel. We do these every week.
Yeah, and honestly, these conversations help so much more than just reading a textbook.
That's the goal. We want you to learn English the way people actually speak it.
Real English.
Exactly. Real English. Real English.
All right, so thanks for listening, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. And remember, effort and time. That's the key.
Look is effort, see is no effort, watch is time.
Perfect. You got it.
I did.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Keep learning, keep speaking, keep going. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.